Hi guys, right now I'm in the church, in the studio, I'm in the home, whatever you may call it, whatever fits, because that place is pretty much everything.
It's so amazing. I mean, it has so many names, and
Yeah.
and none of them really describe what it is.
No.
You have to be here.
Yeah.
Well, you are with us.
This is why we're bringing you with us in that special place as often as you can. And well, not so long ago, we did a special live performance of this song. I just want you to know, here in that very same place. And yeah. And a few days before that, we had an interview together with Moose and Seth about how you were feeling about performing that song before it was actually done. And today, now that this performance is over, I'd like to know what's left of that, how you felt, how it was for you, and what's that song for you?
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions. That's a lot of things. But I mean, that song had such a great impact on people who listen to it that I want them to be able to grasp every little fragment of it as much as they can.
Yeah, well, when we were on the set of Blah Blah Blah, you asked us the questions, and we were so speechless that only Alex and a bit Jeff said something, and the rest of us were like, I guess in shock or something. But thank you for asking the question again. Now we have a bit of we could step back a little bit and think. And although we're still in the same mood, the same aftershock, I would say, like a big earthquake. Well, this song is really special, and that's why I think it's so amazing that we could give it out to all our friends, because the more we share that song, the more it travels and the more it kind of rooted itself, just as it still does in each of us. When Alex first wrote the lyrics of that song, gave it to all of us in the band, and I was reading the lyrics, and honestly, I thought it was so beautiful, but I didn't get it. Like, I was like, yeah, it's beautiful, but what does it mean? And I wanted it to be so meaningful to me that I wanted to feel something just reading at the lyrics on the sheet of paper, and it didn't happen, and I was kind of sad. I was like, oh, maybe I don't get it. What am I dumb or something? And everybody was like, yeah, that song, yeah, Alex, the lyrics are incredible. I was like, yeah, they are incredible. But inside of me, I was missing something. But I was like, okay, you know, I will leave the time go, and I'm sure I will get it at some point. So we recorded the song. We worked at it in the studio, recorded the first draft, and the music was really powerful. And then once we brought everybody, all the family, the closer family here in the studio to listen to the first draft that we did. And then it hit me right there at that moment in a very special way. Like, we listened to it, we were like 20-something people in the Studio A and so crowded. And for some reason, then I got it. I was like, it seems as we were everybody there, all the family, the power of all the people united, it struck me that that song was about that, how we're all individuals, but when we're all together, we can live it to such a deeper level, and also that we can all relate to each other, and that music was that connection, and that with the lyrics, you know, when it says, don't you wish for wings to fly, and don't you wish for this, and don't you hope for that, don't you wish you could cry, don't you wish you could scream, we're all the same, you know, feeding illusions. And it's such a gathering song, such gathering lyrics, and so empowering, but not empowering, you can do it, girl, but more like, hey, together, we're gonna go for it, and we're all the same, and we're going in that direction because we want to. And I got it there, and I was so happy. I was like, yeah. And then when we performed it live, then it was just another level. And when I was playing on my keyboard, and especially by the end of the song, I was crying, and just like these soft tears, not like no, just these soft tears of, yeah, this is true, and I feel it and I live it. It was just so good. And then after on the set again, when the guys, they were talking and how we made all that journey to, and all the good times and bad times allowed us to live that moment now, in the now, with everyone. And then I was looking back, and again, like the tears, just because I'm a girl, I guess. Or I get Jeff was crying too, I heard.
Yep.
He was trying to hide. I didn't see it, but yeah, so it was really an amazing experience, and it's still living, because it's not only like this one-shot experience. It's not like, you know, you jump off a plane and parachute and, wow, that was an amazing experience, but you can't live that every day. No, we can. And that's so amazing. That's just something we discovered together. And we are, like the live show says, the blah, 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 you define your experience, you know. It's up to us to define our experience every day. I mean, we're touching something that I didn't think was possible. And that song is just, I guess, a very good translation of that united force that we have all together to define what we want and to live it to the fullest. So yeah. A lot of questions is my answer. Good for all of them?
Yeah, I think so. As long as your answer is yours, with what you made with the song, with what it means for you, this is what really matters. Because as you said, that song is for us to make ourselves. It will have different meaning for different people listening to it. And this is what's beautiful about it. And this is what we wanted to know, how you felt about that song, what it was for you as an individual in a group of people.
Yeah, and I think it's such a treasure also to know how everybody's experiencing that song. You know, that's why when we share it, we love to have your comments, not to say great song, or I still appreciate that, but to know how you lived it, how does it take roots in your life? That is a treasure, and we really cherish that a lot.
Well, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to other songs. We're going to be able to live all together, to make ourselves, to make our own once more, but all together. That's what really matters. So thank you very much. And we'll see you very soon again for other Q&A interviews.
We love that.